Mysterious extraterrestrial object found, dated 31 million years old, at the site of Zackenberg, Greenland. This is an article in Diadrastika. I'm translating it for you in Greek, to Greek. Now, this science fiction article could be reality. It's also, I'll leave a link below. You can watch the video if you'd like, by UFO Mania. Now, I don't know if this is science fiction or not, but this is what the article says. The frozen areas of our planet hold many secrets. It's not only Antarctica, where secret investigations are taking place. It looks like there are some incredible buried things in Greenland as well. And as we read on scpwiki.net, this object is called SCP-1968. It was recovered in late 2001 from a core sample extracted several kilometers deep from the surface of the ground during a petrochemical survey near the eastern side of the area of Greenland, Zackenberg, Greenland, and based on the depth from which it was recovered, and in conjunction with confirmed paleo assemblies, the artifact is estimated to be anywhere between 31 million years old plus or minus 2.3 million years. Now, what are the strange aspects of this SCP-1968? It appears in its inert state as a copper ring or a column base of unknown composition. It has a large diameter of 320 centimeters and a small internal 90 centimeters, and above it are high-quality reliefs, which probably act as control surfaces. It's extremely difficult to photograph or observe visually, as the artifact appears to bend the light. Now, mild varying gravitational effects have also been observed on this. It has proved impossible to obtain a sample, even a small one, of this article. The spectroscopic attempts proved unclear. Although the object is not particularly heavy, it's only weighing around 14 kilograms. Inertia and angular momentum studies indicate that the body may have one neutron in small quantities. SCP-1968 exhibits paradoxical and inexplicable behavior when it's handled by a human. When applied with moderate force, begins to deform in unpredictable ways. Its material composition seems to change and move, as if surrounded by something that makes it flicker or flutter faster and faster, and then it returns to its original state. In some unexplainable and unclear way, it seems to be able to change the memories of the staff of the Foundation who were curious about this, to the point where they may reach a state of turmoil and even madness. The more intense the deformity of the mysterious artifact, the more divergent their memories become, the people that handle it. It's thought likely that the reliefs, through an unknown and incompatible way, control the degree of its deformation and the effects that may result. It's also noted that one of the engineer geologists who were supposed to have handled the object of unknown origin had been placed under psychiatric supervision for 72 hours after a violent attack on a colleague, as well as for conduct that went well beyond the limits of psychological tests. The staff of the Greenland Foundation and the Danish Managing Authority prevented the transmission of the discovery. They didn't want people to find out about this due to its unusual nature and age, and instead they moved it to ensure its security. The SCP-1968 is said to be stored in a shed 300 meters below the ground and is accessible only by a single lift, an elevator, with incredible safety measures. Armed guards are present at both ends of the elevator. In the event of any kind of intrusion from inside or outside, an explosive self-destruction mechanism is activated at the lift shaft, making it impermeable, and in case the guards are considered consumables. In other words, expendable. Now, what is it that they have discovered that is capable of being deformed when they touch it, and also distorting people's thoughts and memories in a jumble? It seems likely that it's a highly sophisticated object and has a great deal of technology from superior civilizations that have constructed this, and this type of knowledge has been lost to the past. Now, the version seems more certain when it's relating to an object brought to Earth by an extraterrestrial civilization which established this technology and later somehow forgot to retrieve it with them, or simply left it behind to fate of the future until they returned. Now, one thing to note is that the article is probably a product of science fiction and not reality, as it seems to be specified at SCP Wikinet Guide for Newbies. So, this is not reality, it's science fiction. I'll leave a link below for you. You can watch the video if you'd like. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.